Let's see this question. We want to find out if 9 raised by 48 plus 12 can be divisible by 13, which means 13 is a factor of this number. So how do we do that? So obviously we need to break into factors as long as one factor can be divided by 13, so we can see this number divided by 13. So we want to use difference of two squares. So what do? Let's minus 13. Right, if this number divisible by 13, and 13 is divisible by 13, so the difference will be divisible by 13. So 12 minus 13, that's -1. So we need to figure out 9 raised by 48 minus 1, if this number is divisible by 13. So let's lower down the exponents. So think about 9 raised by 3. Then raised by 16, right? Because 48 can be written as 3 multiplied by 16. Well, 9 raised by 3, 9 squared is 81. 81 times 9, 729. So that's 729 raised by 16. And of course we can, remember minus 1. So we can split as difference of two squares. We can do 729 raised by 8, because 2 times 16 is 8, plus 1, and the 729 raised by 8 minus 1. Well, again, this difference of two squares. So we just keep this one, keep this. So this is a plus 1, we cannot do anything. We just keep the factor. So we're hoping to find a factor of 13 in the difference of two squares. So 729 raised by 8 can be break into 729 raised by 4 plus 1 and times 729 raised by 4 minus 1. Again, we want to break this down into difference of two squares. So we write as 729 raised by 2 minus 1 or plus 1, 729 square minus 1. Okay. So each step, we just forget about the plus 1. Because it's a too big number to calculate. We just pay attention to the difference of two squares. Again, this one can be written as 729 plus 1 multiplied by 729 minus 1. So as long as 1 is divisible by 13, so we can make the conclusion. So this is 730, by 729 plus 1, 730. Then multiply by 729 minus 1, which is 728. Well, 728 can be, 728 is 13 multiplied by 56, right? We do long division, 728 divided by 13, 5, 65, 78, 6, right? So, yeah, one of the factors, so this number can be factored into different factors. So this is a factor, this is second factor, third factor, fourth factor, fifth factor. So the fifth factor, 728, can be breaking into 13 times 56. So among those factors, we see one factor is 13. So that means this number is divisible by 13.